Blake, a little rain around today, but you could definitely feel the difference in the temperature today compared to yesterday.
Oh, by far. And just that damp feel with the rain around. We're going to stay a little bit on the unsettled side into tomorrow, Juliet, but when it's all said and done, nothing of high impact on the horizon, which is always good news. Yes, a bit unsettled tomorrow and even a touch breezy into our Friday. But again, just the typical swings we see as we wrap up this month of February and especially into the first week of March. High temperatures today on this Wednesday, generally in the upper 30s. Our warmest spots actually further to the north, Big Rapids towards Ludington, all the way into the middle 40s. Why was that? Well, actually, for those closer to US 10, at least north of Big Rapids, you snuck out some sunshine earlier this afternoon, while those in the heart of West Michigan under an overcast sky. But this 39 here in Grand Rapids, actually 2 degrees above average here on this 26th of February. 13 weather ball. It is blinking green. No change for seeing the numbers into our Thursday. Mostly rain in sight over the next 24 hours, but we do have the opportunity for a few snowflakes to mix in as well. The bulk of the precipitation today was in the way of rain. Very spotty here and there in coverage, the precipitation today, and that's what we're still continuing with as we're now in the 6 o'clock hour. Just a few light drops of rain reaching the ground across Montcalm County. Same thing goes just south of Holland in parts of Allegan County. The big picture, we have a weak low pressure system right to the east of Chicago right now. This is going to sweep to our south and east over the next 12 hours or so. But behind this system, we have another wave of energy. A disturbance will slide through the Great Lakes for our Thursday, and that will keep the unsettled weather here at home. Temperatures tonight falling mostly into the lower to middle 30s, and then we rebound back into the upper 30s to around 40 tomorrow. Again, that will mostly support rain, but some of those heavier showers, we could see a bit of snow mix in. There it is, the hour-by-hour forecast through this evening. A few additional showers doable, and that will continue through tonight. Not a washout by any means, but a few scattered showers, mostly in the way of rain. Now, as tomorrow goes on, as that disturbance slides through, we will see an uptick in the coverage of precipitation. So again, a bit unsettled tomorrow midday through the afternoon, and that's where we could see a few snowflakes mix in. As tomorrow afternoon goes on, that disturbance slides through to our south and east, and we dry out for the most part tomorrow night into a chunk of Friday. But our focus on Friday is a rather strong Clipper system diving in from central Canada, and this Clipper system will provide some impacts up north. Some heavy snow expected across the tip of the mitt into the eastern UP. For us in West Michigan, we're on the warmer side of this Clipper. That's going to allow a south wind to develop as Friday goes on. In fact, we're going to climb into the 40s, back into the 40s on Friday. We'll see a touch of rain as this system slides through late Friday evening, and then as this system departs, colder air spills back in, and we could see a brief onset of lake effect snow showers at the lakeshore early Saturday morning. The silver lining here, though, is that high pressure builds in quickly for the weekend and we dry out. But the wind will be notable as you step out the door Friday into Saturday. Some gusts exceeding 30 miles per hour on Friday out of the south, and then that wind switches to the north and west Saturday morning before finally the wind will relax by the end of Saturday and the Sunday with the arrival of high pressure. But again, we're at that time of year. Wind direction means a lot for our temperatures, and that's why we soar into the 40s Friday with the south wind. Winds turn back to the north and west over the weekend. Yeah, we fall back below freezing both weekend days. A south wind redevelops early next week, and that's why we're back into the 40s. One other way to look at this, well, is in the way of our jet stream. We're going to see that colder air mass dive in. We call this troughing over the weekend. That's why we'll be on the colder side of things Saturday and Sunday. But then ridging redevelops early next week. That wind comes out of the south, and that's the big reasoning why a mild air mass returns quickly after a cooler weekend. Temperatures tomorrow, mostly in the upper 30s to around 40 degrees. Actually, pretty close to where we should be for the end of February. Rain snow mix, I think most of this will remain as rain, even if snow mixes in tomorrow with numbers above freezing. Not expecting much in the way of impact, maybe just enough in a spot or two where we could see some slushy accumulation on the grass. 13 on your side, 7-day forecast. Yeah, pretty typical as we wrap up the month and head into March. Ups and downs temperature-wise over the next 7 days. A cooler but quiet weekend, even sneaking in some sun late Saturday and the Sunday. And then we're back on the warmer side early next week. But does appear that we have more rain on the horizon next Tuesday and Wednesday.